Okay. Hello, dear friends. Gugu. Actually, this is inside a study room. I can talk in more or less usual voice. I do not need to whisper. Hello, dear friends. Gugu afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So I have some time and I can stay at home, but I feel it is just so good to go outside, to go to discover a new library. So here I am. Okay, you can see the backdrop. Oh, this way is better. So this one is Santa Clara City Library. And last time, a few weeks ago, I came here and it said this one is, I want to borrow some books, but I cannot check out. And then I realized this is a city library. It's a different library system. And I do not know why they have this kind of different city library, county library. But anyway, this is nonetheless such a beautiful library. I came here in a rush, not too much a rush. I was a little bit late for my booking. I booked this study room, and I didn't. Many years ago, I have been here and did a video, but later on, I will go outside and look around books and do some videos so that you can see this library. Yeah, I know. My goal is to show off, not so much about the reading and learning, right? I'm sorry for that. But anyway, you can take it as a tourist, as a way of entertainment, right? Coming to the library, only sitting there and reading, that's cool, that's good, that's cool, that's kind of you feel good, you feel you are very virtuous. But life is about fun. Yes, I am having some fun here. So I actually did 2 bookings. The first booking is 30 minutes. They are running out of the big chunk of 1 hour time. So I will have my second booking 1 hour later. So I will walk around and see the library and go to my second booking. So beautiful. And I remember the other time I came here, I was absolutely impressed by the children's section, the mythology part, and there are a lot of science, children's book, and very good. We will go there in a few minutes, okay? So let's take a look of this room. So they have a big projector. I think maybe with Bluetooth you can connect your computer to it. Not very sure. And this one has a small table with 4 chairs, a meeting room for 4 people. Unfortunately, there is no lighting, but know what? I have my lighting. So I do not worry about that. And I got some pretty books. Later we will look at the books together. Okay. Okay. So I am not using my microphone because here only myself, and I am inside an enclosed room. So here are the stories. You can see how shallow my knowledge is. I'm ashamed of telling the Greek stories, Greek mythology stories, because these are my source of information. I have not read more deeper books, more profound study of it. I just read children's book. And another way I get to know the story is I get one topic, Jason and the Argonauts, and then I get several of these books. And this book also have that chapter, and we will slowly talk about the book design. So that's what I get. And this is such a wonderful library. This is one of the most collections of books, and this one is really good. And because it's pretty, I really love this artist. And because of her, I start to because of her Christina Balit, I search online everything of her book. I just love this kind of silk painting style, tie-dye style. This is so beautiful, so mystical, and so so magical, right? And you feel that like fairy dust here. It's a wonderful book, and the style is not realistic, a little bit between super abstract and imaginary and realistic. And I say realistic because the body shape is quite very well proportioned, and the artist stylized the human figure, the Greek nose. And when I was young, my sister studied painting, studied art by private tutoring, by private artist. And it's from her. And actually, she learned the word Greek nose, 希腊的鼻子, Greek nose, from a very classic Chinese academia art society. So when you paint a straight nose, it's Greek nose. This is supposed to be Greek nose. It's completely straight. Can you see it? Yeah, it's completely straight with very high bridge. Yeah, Greek nose. Look at it. Look at the color. I just love this art style very much, and it's a very pleasant reading of it. The word is large enough with decoration on the side, some side note a little bit, not overtaking. You are reading the book, and you are really reading the book word by word with the right order. And here you can see, and then if you are tired, take a look. And if you are not tired and have the intention to look at the words and look at the design and get inspired, and the design is a ray illustration of the story, is an illustration of the story, is a representation of the words, and the words is coupling with the picture, and it's such a stylized the drawing. I love it very much. So this one you can see very clear the words, and I like this book because it's so simple. You do not get too much distracted. And I think that is very important. Maybe for young children, they need a lot of stimulation. But for me, I have hard time when you have too much picture and too many things all combined together. And with some of this little distraction, no words in it. This is the distraction, but it's a very aesthetic distraction and very well explained. So this is the Cyclops Hecatonkary with 100 hands, 50 heads, and look at this. Oh, not only you want to read the book, you want to paint it accordingly, don't you? Yeah. This is Kronos swallow his last baby, Zeus, and then Zeus he spit out all his vomited all his children, and Zeus. Oh, I love this book. I love this book. For this, I am going to make a library card for this. Oh, Hestia, hers, a goddess of hers. Hestia, oh, beautiful, with some image, with some painting, worms, Poseidon, the trident, and his horse. How beautiful. Okay, so let's take this is, and also this book, I have Amazon Prime. I think a lot of you have Amazon Prime, so that you can buy things on Amazon and get free shipping. And this one is on Audible for free. Maybe they change, but for our account, this book, there is an audiobook for it for free. I like this book better than the audiobook, because with the audiobook, sometimes you get lost. Some information you want to listen 2 times, digest and see the words, and it just pass by, and I have listened to it 2 or 3 times already, and it's a 2 hours read. Beautiful book. I definitely am going to, for this book, a library card is worthy. So that is one of my favorite book. And this book, let's see, this book, I like it. And this is what I'm talking about, the distraction. And this book, it is good with background, but the background, if they fade it even more, fade it to opacity to 20%, 30%, or 10% will be better than this. This makes my eyes hard to read. And I can imagine if someone has a color blind or color problem, this could be quite distracting, right? And here it is good. It's the information is just too much. Blue color, quite dark blue color, and have black letter. It does not show up, and they need to really look very, very hard to see it. yanghaiying, see. Okay, I can see it. But otherwise, I have hard time. Maybe I am the only one. I am the minority who has eye problem. As I am getting old, I do have trouble to read things. I used to have very, very, very good eyesight. So good that I'm ashamed of myself. Why? Because I went to have my body check, and then the doctor said, your heart jump, bum, 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 bum. So good, and so good eyesight. And I was thinking, I have so good condition physically, but I do not have a smart brain, and yeah, this is just, I feel ashamed of myself. I didn't reach to my capacity that that heaven has given me. Anyway, so at that time, when I was young, 10 years old, 20 years old, this book will be perfect. And now I am starting to have trouble. Oh, Oracle, we have been there. The Delphi, Oracle of Delphi, yes. The temple of Apollo at Delphi. We went there. And so this one has information, picture information, and the word seems a little bit too cramped. And you can see, you get your eyes focused here, focused there. It's maybe when you read it will be good. You can go line by line and use this as an enhancement. But at the very short, I may not get this book. Do I feel this sounds too harsh to this? I just feel that reading a book, this one has a background and the white coverage, that is good, but I feel pity that those beautiful drawings are not shown. So it feels a little bit too many things, too much things in too small real estate of space, right? And the word is large enough, but still a little bit smaller. Anyway, if any, this is not about criticizing this book. I admire this artist, Rodney Matthews, and these are beautiful drawings. I admire his art and design. Just a caution for any of you, if one of the reader is a book designer, publication designer, book making author, illustrator, just think about the struggle of someone. Maybe the struggle for me is the good news for people that has different character. I'm not saying this is good or bad, just my thought on it. Okay, I think it's a good book. I will go back home and calm down. Osborne, always good. Calm down and read this book and enhance my storytelling. So here is another children's book, and the drawing I feel is a little bit too free, and nothing wrong with it. It's just not my style of aesthetic. I like something smooth, pretty, and this one I feel is just and you see this style, this is just not very much of my style. It's a wonderful book, no doubt about it. Maybe someone likes it, and just what do I say? Just not my choice. But I admire this artist nonetheless. And this one is also a very good book, I feel. Greek myth and temple. So quite simple and nice design. You can see some little decoration and not taking too much place. Introduction, you can still read the introduction, and a little bit of fun and interesting thing, not overtaking the space. And those decorations makes you feel a little bit antiquity, a little bit ancient, right? And all these are just an enhancement of this book. And this one we do not see that much, but there are not so many words: earth, the heavens, and the underground. So it's good. And the character, the story is in one complete wide space, and story, this overtaking of it is actually a good design. Don't you think so? This overtaking. Otherwise, it's just nothing combining each other. And this way, as if the flow flows into it. Aresusa. I have never heard about this. So you see this flow, it takes a lot of space, but at the end, this is the character. You can very focused reading the character, reading the words, reading the complete sentence without distraction. Persephone on this side, and the story needs a little bit longer space. I think this is a very, very good design. And even this one, this part and that part, our eye flow is from left then to right. So from left we read, and then come here. It's totally makes sense. This is a very sensible design. Let's see. And this is the pomegranate. And you can see there are some backdrop with color, but it's not disturbing too much. Don't you think so? And if I have a wish, I only wish no need to save this ink. Use darker color. The font seems a little bit pale. The font seems not 100% black. It's a certain percentage, about 60-70% of black. If we make it even more impactful, will be good for 63 years old woman. Maybe for young children, they can deal with it. And this one, because it's a white paper with this, it feels a little bit better, but still I do have a hard time to read them. Yeah. And I do not always need, this is a good book. And the painting style is comparatively, the painting style, I would prefer the other one, but art is about diversity, right? So this is also a very good book. I love it. All of them are good. Artists and authors, I admire them. So this book, Darius, they have Darius' book of Greek mythology, of Norse mythology. They have a lot of this book, some series of these books. So let's take a look of it. And center, you can see, and there are distractions, but it's not distracting us from getting the main information. It's a fun element. I love it. And this one, I love it, but the color, it is better to have some contrast for this. It still needs me a lot of energy to read, and otherwise I cannot see very well. The words are large enough, I like it, and no distraction for me to read, a good flow when you read. And if you read it in front of a class or with children, read, and the children will have their interest, or someone else have their interest in the picture. That is very good. Yeah, that is very good. That is very good. Very clearly separated, with space for you to read, and large enough font, and with serif. And with serif, so you can see the characters, and the font truth is very classic, very a little bit very solid, classic, solid, not too much flowy, not too much. It's a perfect reading for people who just want to calm down and read a book solidly, clearly, and not spending energy in processing the alphabets, but getting the meaning, right? There is no distraction. This is perfect. And this is good also. So it's a very good book, I will say. And the painting style, each to their own. Some people like this painting style, some people does not like. They all have their reason. I love this book. I love this book also. And here is Jason and the Argonauts. Seems, but this is map, of course. It needs to be like this. And I feel this one is just too many flows here and there. If we can clean it up a little bit, will be even better. Yeah, here. But oh, this one has it's kind of a little side notes, but the words I really have hard time to read it. And another thing, because I read there is an Argonauts. Yeah, Jason and the Argonauts. So I start to think, oh, there is astronauts and Argonauts. What's the meaning of these knots? And it took me 2 or 3 days, because at the beginning I didn't know it's N-A-U-T. I thought it was N-A-U-L-T. And then I cannot find anything related to it. Then finally I saw this Argonauts, N-A-U-T. Nauts means travel. And my family knows nautic, nauts. Argonauts is a travel on the Argo. Cosmonauts, Argonauts, oceanauts, aeronauts. Yeah. Cosmonauts, astronauts. Yeah, this is so cool. This is a little bit confusing, but and the style is a little bit questionable for me. And this one, the oracle warned King Pele. And this is the oracle, use a piece of old paper. And this is supposed to be like this. And the old paper, if it is a little bit less dark, will be better. Maybe this depends on the machine that printed. And this one, I absolutely love the design of this book. This is so good. Large letter, serif, all knows sans serif. That does not make that much change. But large letter and big font, pure black color, white words, black and white make such a big, good contrast. It's such a pleasure to read this book. And who is this designer? Illustrated by Nadine Takvolian. Oh, this is such a wonderful book. This is a very, very good design. Very good design. It's almost like watching a movie with a subtitle on the side. Wonderful book. So out of this, here I just want to share with you some of my thoughts, because I know some friends in our community, in our YouTube channel community, make stories, make books, doing illustrations. So I just honestly share my thought. Of course, you may think different, and you may hold different opinion, different idea, and I appreciate just bring up my thoughts. And I hope I can hear from you how you think about these books. Am I telling, does my idea goes with your idea? This is so good. I have borrowed it in another library. I think I will get it again. I think I will get all these books again. Why not? They are so beautiful. Yes, check out these books. Oh, don't you love it? Oh, so beautiful. So fairy tale like. Oh, Arachne, right? The spider. Oh, look at this color. It's so loud, hot, vibrant, but this comes down, and the color is very cohesive, harmonious. Oh, I love it. Oh, beautiful book. This is such a beautiful book. Yes, most of the library have these books, and this is I have been to other libraries. Almost all libraries have it. If you do not have it, suggest to your city library. Usually, city library buy books if they have the budget to buy books. They listen to people's suggestion. You may suggest all these beautiful books. Anyway, that's about it, and I have visited the library around, walked a little bit, and it's just very, very beautiful and fun and good library. You feel life is good, and I hope every city have this library, and I think this is money well spent. And talking about we pay tax, people pay tax, and the tax money coming to library is always the best. A few years ago, I heard that they are cutting off library fund, and I feel that was not right. Library is the lifeline for many people, for the well-being of the society, for all of us. Don't you think so? Thank you very, very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do 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 do. Cuckoo bye bye. I. Okay, so now I am outside, and they have a kind of a mezzanine balcony, and for people to get some fresh air. This is a parking lot, and the close by is a Central Park. It's one of the most beautiful park. It is very, very beautiful, this park, and you feel refreshing to walk there. This library is so beautiful, and that is a swimming pool, a quite a big, serious swimming pool actually. Library. This is the back gate of the library, and there are some tables there. It's the coffee shop actually. Maybe I can have some cookie there. We will take a look there. And this is the restroom area. And I'm sorry for the noise. And here is the city's picture, historic picture. Oh, look at it. This is so good. Oh, that must be Santa Clara University. Yes, it is. This is the historical picture of the place. And there is an art exhibition. This is so good. First prize winner. Oh. Maybe it's already closing. Maybe next time I will come. This is the second prize winner. Oh, I love watercolor. I love watercolor. So big watercolor there is. Oh, I love this one. This is the third prize winner. First prize. First prize.